So, hello and welcome everyone to round 7 of season 16 at the Ultimate League. Now, we are racing now at Colombia, Cucuta, and with me, it's the multiple UL champion, Nuno. How is you?
Well, I'm doing fine, and yes, I'm very excited for this race. It should be a very interesting one.
Now, well, it's a pretty demanding track. We have many hairpins, we have many chicanes, so we'll see many problems and stuff if a drivers try to make a dive them. So we can have a
Well,
pretty interesting race.
yeah, although this is a bit different from CL, for instance, where the drivers are more experienced, I'd say this first sector can be really nice to go side by side because the corners are large enough. Now, one place where I think most of the issues will happen will be, I think, the chicane. Because
Yeah,
sometimes the faster way is by using using a bit of the grass, which can kind of feel like like you are brake shaking the driver from behind, and so it can get a little bit chaotic. I think this is where most of the breaks, like where people will be braking out of slipstream range, can really happen. But yeah, we have Nandi here on provisional pole, 400s ahead of JT's lap, and
yep,
this really started to get interesting.
yep, and we still have championship. Ooh, big mistake down for Anandi. We still have
Yeah,
championship because now Figo is only leading by
by 9 points.
by 10 points
Yeah,
to
because
Char GT. And now let's see who gets a pole. It seems that Hanadi, if anyone improves, and it will be 29.68. That's a pretty competitive time. So Hernandez in the pole with Lavioso. Char GT will be second, and Figo, our championship leader, will be third. And in the rest of the grid, we have Kubo, the second sports set. Then we have Kraft, X6, Covid, Kader, Grandi, Phantomy, Mayax, Pemu, Marimar, Jiruni, Merksmister, I don't know how to spell that, sorry, and Iris, and at the back, Sobel. Well,
yes, although came to this race with 0 laps, so no big surprise that he's starting from last place. But I believe we should pick up the pace
yeah,
as the race goes on. But yeah, I simply do need to
a pretty slow time for
change some
Sobel.
settings
Maybe,
here.
maybe Sobel pretty slow time. Maybe he hasn't practiced a lot,
He didn't
but
practice at all. That's the thing. He did like
yeah,
0 laps for
more than a
this
second.
race, so that's why. But he should pick up the pace as time goes on.
Yeah,
The the learning curve of this track can be a bit steep, so he might improve the pace quite a lot. He also has a lot less to lose, so yeah. Also, it's a 10% rain race, which is something
yeah,
for those who don't know. It's not always the case for UL. Now we have 5 try races and 5 10% races, and yeah, today it's 10%, which means that there is no obligation to use at least 2 compound of tires. They can use whatever tires they want, and this might mean that the drivers at the top will probably go towards the 8 lap soft things, which might not be the most interesting race in terms of strategy at the front, but although the rain can obviously shake
yep.
up quite a lot because it's way too unpredictable, and that's pretty much the reason why there's less rain races nowadays.
Yes, we could have a possible full soft stint, maybe. But
Yep.
careful
Although
with the rain.
some drivers might prefer the hards, which could be interesting if the drivers on start speed first, and then the rain comes in right after. They might put someone in a lead and get away at the front. So yeah, it's a bit different from Canada, where everyone I think would prefer the softs, but here some might actually prefer the hard, especially more towards the back of the grid.
We've seen
And
we've seen the previous leagues that hard tires has worked pretty well. So yeah, maybe here the big guys can make something special with this, the hardest compound of the league.
yeah, I don't wonder
Now,
if someone will try some sort of gamble, maybe at the end, pick the mediums to have better tires at the end. Although I tried a strategy in Ninjani, but it didn't quite work well for me on the final straight where JT is breeze past me on the final straight. With ease because the slipstream is so strong, and then I have the straight line disadvantage, and yeah, so JT got the second win of the season at the Senegalese Grand Prix. But yeah, finally we are starting
Finally,
the
we are
race.
starting at the delayed. So let's see now the ties. And the defensive pole, Char GT alongside. Here comes the lights, and let's see the start. Everyone gets a good start now. Henandi trying to close the inside. Char GT trying to put the car. Let's see now. Here comes the line. Figo trying to make the move, and he went to the grass. With Corbett now falls out into the 6th place. Kraft climbs up to the podium spot. X6 Kubo. Well, let's see now. Here's the toughest part of the track, both hairpins, and now Char GT. Maybe he will try to make the move, and he's about to make it down the outside. Turn 1. He almost have it. Turn 2 and has the position. Maybe Hernandez now tries to make a move here at the turn 4. Kraft going wide. I think he's been pushed. X6 now being the sandwich, and Hernandez now trying to retake that spot. But both Levioso Sports are at podium. Maybe Hernandez will try now a move with the hairpin. Yeah, he's side by side.
As well. But doesn't work. Sometimes there is that of just trying to pass the leader.
Ooh, Chojiji went wide.
And yeah, that really went wide there. Not great. But it is Figo with a very fast
Kraft back up, led past his teammate. We've seen a pretty interesting move from Kraft. He just backed up at the enter of turn 7-8. Just, I think, trying to not disturb his teammate Char GT, who's the title contestant alongside Figo. But he went wide, so oof, that will cost him a lot of time. And Figo, Kubo, and Hernandi just fading away.
Yeah, this could be very crucial. Also, Kubo being second place can be very, very helpful for Hernandi to maybe get his second win of the season, which I think could certainly put him back on the fight. He's, I think, 20 points behind either second or first place. Not totally sure, but yeah, he certainly needs to gain points in order to put himself on that title run as well, alongside Figo and JT.
Definitely Kubo now needs to defend Figo, who's the title contestant. Now, well, basically blocking and trying that Hernandi takes his win. Because, well, Hernandi ended second last race at Canada, and it's 4th at the championship behind Nuno and in front of Corbett. So now Figo made a big move there at turn 4, and Kubo now went wide, a bit wide, well, maybe a bit pushed, and now they will stay now in the slipstream train. So now the real battle we'll see on the pit lanes, maybe on laps between laps 7 and 8. Oh no, Grandi is the first one to stop. I think pretty early though.
Interesting. It was in a very big pack, so that could be ended up being very, very useful for him. As he's going to be his teammate Solo being right ahead, but I think he's just going to let him pass very easily.
Yeah, ooh, but not in a proper way. Now he lost the position with Pemu. Better ties Pemu than.
Yeah, and Solo might have to hope for the rain to come in.
Figo now trying to make him in the first corner, and he makes it and pushes Hernandi off the track, and now Figo retakes the lead. And Kubo now, I think, will let pass Hernandi. Let's see now at turn 7. He probably let him pass, or at least just disturb Figo. Now they're side by side at the chicane. Now.
Very crucial for Hernandi to lose. But that's crash really very awkward there now.
All of them to the pits. All of them to the pits. We have soft tires. Yeah, I think, and now Kalar. Well, Kalar takes the lead because he didn't stop. But everyone pitted for soft tires. Soft.
16 ahead of Hernandi. This could be very, very dangerous for the Hungarian and could allow for Figo to maybe get away if 16 doesn't get 15, but I think he's getting so. But he needs to be careful now.
And he has already stopped, and this could be, well, now it's, now they just faded away. And Keller now, our truck creator though, is going to the pits, but he will fell off. Prix at the back, maybe in front of Sopel, yep, just behind Mike's, and well, maybe in 2 laps he should overtake Mike's.
Oh my god, I just saw a very big crash there from Matimar, who I think just was like teleporting away and pushed JT with him. So JT really losing a lot of positions here. He was running third at some point, but now he's down into P9. I think Matimar might actually be kicked out of the lobby. Not gonna lie, I think Matimar might have to DNF. Because he just...
And also, these aren't good news for CharGT. Because if not, Figo will take a lot of advantage here, now leading the pack. And Nadi just trying to put the car wherever it fits. Now here, the hairpin at turn 1. He will make it, and he does it. Pretty good move from Hernandi there. Just trying to defend from Kubo and attacking Hernandi. Stewart's revising possible teleporting from Matima. He's creating a big train, but from here seems stable. Let's see what happens. So now lap 13 for our leaders, Figo, Hernandi, Kubo. It seems like it's gonna stay, but at turn 1, now 2, we have a big pack now led by CharGT. Hope now he can just get away. Madimas is second at this group. We have a little bit of lag. Randy, Corby better back. Mike's, Pamu, Yurist. Kubo now is, yes, he seemed the... Ooh, big mistake there. And also Figo got affected there. And Hernandi retake the lead. We will have a battle until the end. If this stays like this, and they stay at the same strategy, and in case...
but look at this, Kubo losing Hernandi's slipstream. He might be slowing down Figo with him, which could really allow for Hernandi to get away here. This could be really decisive for the win, but I think Kubo will let the Portuguese driver pass.
He backed up.
It's gonna be a pace battle now for that first place.
Both of 3 are at the same tire age, even CharGT, so maybe he can join that battle for P2 at least, because it seems as Hernandi is just going away now in a 30, on a high 30s. But Kubo made a
switch back for the other kite. I mean, going for the mediums. Interesting. Could be risky here because Kubo might catch him again. So I think Figo might, or maybe Figo is hoping that he can get Hernandi slipstream.
Keller blaming someone.
Interesting. Hernandi needs to still keep the lead when leaving the pits, because otherwise Figo might be a problem for him later on in his team.
Yep, and Keller was blaming someone. We haven't seen that, but let's see now if Hernandi now with fresh soft tires just in front of Figo, and Kubo with soft tires also. The undercut worked, but now the question is, will Figo fade away and open a gap with Kubo? What do you think, Minono?
Well, really depends on how good can Figo drive in these first few laps, because otherwise Kubo might be a problem. Also, he's certainly going to be losing time to Hernandi now, so this might have proven to be a mistake, and he might be paying hard for this. As we see JT also battling Matimar for P7 at the moment, as they got undercutted by like Randy, who we saw was like the first to beat. So yeah, Randy's still going for these.
Lag. I just had a lot of lag, but everything seems stable now. Yeah, but we have to check that Kubo and Figo are almost at the same tire age, because mediums last like pretty much the soft tire, so they will pit maybe with just one, maximum of 2 laps of difference. So maybe if rain hits, Figo can have a pretty good advantage. I've seen a lot of big pack
crashing out.
Yeah.
He kind of just went wide very weirdly down to P11 at the moment, and then we have Corvid, Craft, and Fatmi just slipstreaming each other. And then now looks like Kubo did catch up.
Yeah, Kubo overtake.
Very good for man.
Kubo took. Yeah, Kubo took. Having some lag issues sometimes, but I hope it doesn't get worse. But now seems good. Corbett now defending from Kraft there at P8, but that battle of 3, Corbett, Kraft, and Phantomy now battling for the last top 10. Oh, and we're gonna have rain. And Grundy just stopped perfect. Grundy just had it perfect. He just pitted like at the last moment.
No, it might prove to be a bit too early, and the rain could end very quickly as well, so we really have to wait to see if this rain will stay or not, because this will have a huge effect on the race. And yeah, I think
Kuba staying out.
People taking that rain ball.
Both let's say.
If the rain stays.
Caution.
So this is going to be very, very decisive. Either
many
people
drivers
could be very unlucky or very, very lucky.
Many drivers. Now here it comes rain and more rain.
It's full rain.
It's and figures with the inters, but maybe he still have a chance. But caution, I think Figo. I think it won't overtake Hernandi. He has a pretty long gap. But caution with Kubo. Hernandi with the full wets. Kubo with the full wets. Figo now overtaken and just behind.
Now.
Yeah, just behind.
But we're very close on gap here, so Hernani cannot make any mistakes, otherwise he'll be giving Figo a bit of a chance here. So he needs to have this tire advantage now that he has the wets on full rain to get this gap back on. But yeah, this ultimately put Kubo down to first, so can no longer be the shield for Hernani. In the meantime, we also have the home hero here, Kader in P4. I think he may have certainly benefited from.
Yeah, he climbed up to P4, and I think we have our first DNF, I think, because I saw, Corbett just disappeared.
Oh yeah, I can see that now. He's just flying out of the map.
Yep.
So he might be. I think he's gonna be disconnecting. Pretty sure.
Oof, yeah.
Really
and Kershaw now with a possible red flag, maybe if it's left the game.
There you go.
Our first DNF, Corbett is leaving Colombia, and going back with Kader. This rain really helped him. Now it seems to go out. The rain. I have a bit of lag for everybody. And yeah, Grandy also got well benefit about it. CharGT now just trying to evade these cars and trying to get to and I think we have another. Oh no, it's COVID. It's still COVID. Marima defender there from Primož, and rain is going to get out, but we have a full wet track. Our first cars are appearing.
And then he did manage to extend that gap a bit, almost 3 seconds ahead, so very, very crucial for him. But yes, soon they will have to take off these wets, but now for these few laps, Figo might have some slightly better tires. And yeah, in the meantime, GT did manage to catch up to Kader and Grandy. Yeah, Grandy who just managed to switch to the Inters right when the rain started, and yeah, was certainly very lucky. Now running in P6, which is certainly great for him. Yeah, we have also quite a big train here. Matimar, 16, and Mike.
Yeah, trying to make the move there. Turn 1, he just backed up. Jarun now fading away.
Oh,
Matimar, yeah, and Mati just disappeared. Now sun is coming, so track will dry out quickly, and now the intermediate tire runners will get benefit of it. Maybe Jaruni will let pass his teammate, the Rapid Motorsport Collective, and even Figo can close the gap to Hernandi. Now at 3.2431 now gap. We still have race here. Kubo now just, well, lost all the pace with Figo, so now he will try just to defend from CharGT, who's in the same tie, but CharGT has fresher tires. Oh, it's a lot of lag for me. I'm scared about it, because if I'm kicked, well, bye bye to your race if I'm kicked. Ooh. Okay, seems stable now, I don't know.
Yeah.
Everyone's on the
For
pits.
me, it's stable. They're going to the pits now, going for the soft tires with 19 laps to go. So I wonder what strategy they will pick till the end, because it's gonna be interesting. Some might go for 2 more pit stops, or they might just try and save 1 pit stop and go for either hards or mediums at the end. So yeah, this is
oh my god, the big
very
train, big train at the turn 1, 2, now 3. Led by Mayex and close by Sobel. He's big pack here between P10 and P15. Any mistake can make you climb a bunch of points. Look, Jaruni now fall off. Yuri's trying to make a move. Oh, maybe this is maybe going to be revised by the stewards, but personally I don't think anything happened. But that close gap was a pretty bit aggressive from Yurist, but that made him to gain the position, and a bit of trouble, more trouble for Medima, who's also being pushed at the inside. It's a problem of these type of tracks with hairpins and slow corners, that if someone blocks you off the outer line, you're like almost destined to eat the grass. Rich Mister now being lapped also.
Also JT caught up to Kubo in the battle for first place.
Yeah. I just seen that.
So we got all the 3 title candidates in the top 3 at the moment, with Kubo trying to get his first podium of the season, and I think the first podium for a while, if I'm not wrong. So I think Kubo will really fight this tooth to nail against JT.
So JT now, if things finish up like this, he will score 22 points, but it wouldn't be enough to catch Figo, who would score 25 for the second position. Oh, but he still had the lap 29.55. Pretty done with slipstream. Well, now Hernandez is in another league. 4.8 seconds of gap between him and Figo. So if anything happens, by anything I mean a big mistake, a luck that can kick him out, or rain, Hernandi at this pace should win the race. But we still have a lot of laps to go, even though it seems not. We have
it's cloudy as well, so this could really have a huge effect on the race. And yeah, now it's going towards the sun, which might save the drivers a little bit, but yeah, we never know what can happen with that rain. It is now, I think, 13 laps to go to the end. But yeah, Hernani just getting away. He did look really fast during all week in the mocks and all of that, so really no big surprise to see him at the front right now, but certainly very good, and probably one of his strongest performance ever, if I really remember. Really just comfortable leading the way here with JT and Kubo. Still in the battle for third.
Let's see now if Hernandez, Hernandez has to pit now in maybe, if not this lap, maybe next one. But caution, because now we enter these evil gap of rain, this let's say window where drivers don't know if pitting or not, because if rain hits, well, you can it happens in the proper way, like Cather that climbed up from, I think it was P10 or even worse, to up to P5. Well, Kubo and Hearts and ChatGT with mediums, pretty different strategies.
It'll be crucial for the end of the stint if he can get an advantage with that. Okay, Hanandi and Figo still out. They might be going for the mediums with 10 laps to go, I'm pretty sure.
Does ChatGT...
Looks interesting.
Well, ChatGT seems optimistic if he thinks a medium tie can arrive until the end.
Out.
Figo's staying out?
Figo will stay out. I think he might try and go for softs.
Maybe
the Prix could do something here, but he's certainly just staying a huge gamble here.
Now we have a very interesting part of the race now. Now it comes the real danger.
Try to defend that one. Over there, no tires.
Nah, it's that those tires are almost gone. Now going to the pits. Now the question: will Kubo emerge? Even ChatGT, caution. Yes, he is.
Oh yeah,
he's been undercut by ChatGT and Kubo.
Yeah, that's really not great. It's just huge gamble did not work, and now we're just paying the price. He can still take second place, but his tires will be very, very old at the end because he's doing 9 laps on soft tires.
Super old.
Not ideal.
Yeah, Figo not in the situation he liked to, but well, theoretically, softs should run faster than hards and mediums. So, if Figo wants to do something, it must be in the following 3 laps as maximum. Because on lap 44 and so on, now Figo just will lose time. Now we've seen that he overtook Kubo there at turn 7, and probably going to do it at turn 1 to ChatGT. Let's see how he defends the position. It is. And now Figo's goal is just to fade away. He just needs to fade away and try to save that second position, because for sure ChatGT and Kubo will just stay behind him for the rest of the race. And this is exactly what Hanandi wants, a battle, because they lose time and his gap just keeps opening. That's it. We'll have a battle until the last lap. Lap 43 out of 48 here at Cúcuta, Colombia. A track made by Kader, who, by the way, it's 5th. Just behind the big boys.
Inside now.
And defending Grande. Let's see side by side ChatGT trying to retake that place. But no, Figo won't put it easy. I think Figo had like the ghost issue. I think he was like touching Jiruni, maybe, because he was sent to the grass a bit, or maybe it was me. I don't know.
Just the spectator view. Sometimes it never measures the ghosts and all of that. So it's just a visual thing. But yeah, GT really was simply love to beat Figo here, because you will get to be close
big mistake
in the championship. And you can see they're going side by side once again.
And we still have with this one 3 more races, so championship still active. It's not decided, just like CO that Marima won it last race. By the way, he is P10. Just, well, trying to catch Max, Max, and defending from X6, but, well, it seems that it will stay like it is if he doesn't make any mistake. But Hanadi now on a commanding lead, 5, almost 6 seconds of gap to the second qualified, who's Figo. He made a big mistake there, and ChatGT could take the opportunity at turn 1. He will try from the outside. Let's see. No, he just backed up. He needs to stay patient and wait for a Figo mistake. But, I mean, their ties are pretty much the same. Because ChatGT pit, if I don't remember, but like 2 laps earlier than Figo. So it's pretty well balanced. So I mean, in this final lap, it shouldn't happen anything strange, but we'll have battle until the last corner. But what's for sure, Hernandi is going to win the Colombian Grand Prix, is going to win the round 7. Again, he will win another our title champion defending, wins now at Colombian. Hernandi, the Hungarian driver, brings home and Leviosa Sports another win. And let's see now, we'll be side by side. Figo trying to close the wall, 1, 2, 3, and let's see the results. Figo, CharGT, and Kubo. Until the line we had a battle. Kader, home Grand Prix, P5, Grandi, P6, Craft 7, Phantomy now an 8. Mike's will finish in 9th. Behind his teammate Madima, X6, Pamu, Sobel, and will be Juruni, Jurist, and I'll try to pronounce it well. Merkimster. Sorry, because I don't know how to pronounce all that. But Merkimster, without taking into account that Qualy DNF, our South Korean driver, will finish now. And yeah, now the best part. Wait 30 seconds because Qualy did not end. So, how did you see the race, Kubo? No, sorry.
That was a very interesting one. Fernandi really did have a very strong pace, and having Kubo being able to take second place and allow for his teammate to get away also did play a very crucial part there. And yeah, then Figo struggled a lot to catch him back. I'd say big mistake for pitting midline match to go for spots. I think he should have pitted earlier to have an easier battle for second. Instead, it was very risky, but it did work out well for him in the end. And yeah, then JT takes first, so a little bit further away for this title battle. But yeah, Hernandi will get a bit closer as well, which is so crucial. And yeah, in the next race, things are gonna take a lot of things can happen. A lot more drivers will have a chance to take the win or a podium there, and yeah, then the rain as well can shake up a lot of things.
I think even Hernandi with this win has overtook CharGT, and if not, he will be so close because now, well, this was the race. I mean, commanding lead from Hernandi. Champagne will run at Leviosa Sports today. And Figo will be second with the fastest lap also with the 29.55, pretty fast. And then our podium will be closed by CharGT. Then the other Levioso, Kubo, will be fourth, and the home racer, Kader, will be fifth. And in the rest of the grid we have Grandi, Craft, Phantomy, Mike's, Marima, X6, Pamu, Sobel, Jeruni, Jurist, Mr. Kimster, and finally Corbett with the DNF. Well, pretty interesting race, but we'll see you next week at the United States at Laguna Seca. So until next time. Hernandi, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Hello. Well, congratulations for the win. Now, which are your goals? Maybe fighting again for the championship retake?
Well, it's really hard to say what I can do this season, especially given how in Monaco I will be really underprepared. But if I'm fighting for a title, this was a great first step for it, and I'm really happy it turned out like this, both for me and for the team. An amazing result.
We have seen that you had a pretty commanding lead. Kubo was defending a lot of laps to Figo, but at the final straight of the race he couldn't. Do you think Kubo helped you really out?
Well, yes, I have to say he did. Like, there was some squabbling there with Figo and Kubo, and one moment I was third, and the other moment I was just leading, and they were out of my slipstream. So I don't know what exactly happened there, but I think that he did an amazing job. So we'll see for the next races what can LSA do.
Yep. You have any? We'll see you racing at Laguna. Maybe again in the podium. Maybe again at the top of the podium.
Oh, hopefully, yes. I will shortly be there.
Thanks. Good luck for next race.
Thanks.
So now the second qualified has been I just forgot. Figo, are you here? You want to talk?
Yeah. Wow, that was just not. It's not the greatest race, to be honest. I drove like I was the fastest, and very clearly I wasn't. At the beginning, maybe I had the pace, but yeah, because the LSAs are really pressuring me, and sometimes they'd overtake into the first corner, and I was like, oh fuck. I think one time I can't remember who, they really squeezed me to the inside, and I had to brake a lot, and I accidentally pushed them off. I apologize, I don't know which one that was. And then I had another incident where like I just swung so far to the right hand side on like the top right corner, and
Yeah.
then I was so like, because I didn't want to go fully off the track, and I oversteered back into the track, and I slowed down for them. Yeah. Ultimately, the fastest one, and Andy won, so congratulations to him. Yeah, and I think overall, it was okay. I was surprised that I was able to keep away from JT.
Yeah,
But
we've
the final
seen.
Yeah.
We've seen the final part of the race. You've been defending with those soft tires to charge GT, which seems pretty amazing. You had also a bit of luck with rain there at the, I think it was lap 23 or around there. So well, that was a bit of luck, but well, great defending there to charge GT.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, the strategy was so stupid. I was sitting in a call with Flix, and I was wondering, like, oh, I've seen them go on the hards and the mediums. What do? The softs, I was going to push them both to 9, which is probably not the greatest idea. And I didn't realize the pits are quite so long, or maybe I made a mistake on the in-lap. And yeah, they overtook me, and I was, like, shocked, and then I had to make the 9 laps, survive till the end, so maybe not the greatest idea. Yeah.
Well, and figure your championship lead has been, well, not too much reduced, but well, now you have it tighter with Chad GT and our newcomer Hernande.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the gap is right now. I think I got the fastest lap, so I think that makes up for Hernande's pole position. I'm not quite sure who, I don't know who took second. I think I came second. On my screen, I came second. On Kubo's screen, I saw, maybe not. Yeah, I mean, I think the lead is overall increased to the next closest guy. I think it was JT, about like 5 points. So I think it's overall a good one. It was damage limitation today, and I think I did well.
Well, wish you the best for Laguna Seca.
Thank you.
And our third qualifier is not here, I think. No, it is not. Well, that was all.